Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Happy Catty Crypto here. So let's dive into an Exodus update, and the reason being is because they've released a new client, they are making headway, and everything's really going to plan. Now, the motivation behind the whole metaverse is in itself the product of what the team has produced, but bringing utility to the forefront of this metaverse is a game changer. To bring the ultimate utility to LUNC with a new twist, players will be able to own residential plots 1 acre, 4 acre, 9 acres, which will generate passive resources based on research, buildings, and daily staking. These rewards can be used in-game to play mini-games and other contests that reward in LUNC. Our goal is to provide a means for everyone to use LUNC and be rewarded LUNC through our in-game mechanics. Now, the aim is for them to have real-time smart contracts execution of game scenarios, mining revenue based on territory control, in-game alliances with leveling systems, land ownership and territory control via alliances, vehicle and fleet command including a extensive variety of spaceships, land-based mining operations, dynamic career system harnessing specialized equipment, fully decentralized, in-game video and graphic advertising of LUNC, and 2% of LUNC received as payments will be staked and delegated to an active validator. Now, this in itself is just huge. The fact that they are utilizing LUNC and providing for LUNC over everyone else is, it's heartwarming in itself, but it's also really good sustenance for our future. Now, in the Terrarebels environment, they've kind of been, more or less, they either don't see the projects or they can't keep up with them. And it seems that Exodus in itself has passed whitelisting, it's passed auditing, whatever you want to call it, and you will see Terrarebels start to provide coverage on this. And what I want to point out is the fact that this has been here since before, they've been here from the very beginning, and they've supported us in our most dire of times. And, it's never guaranteed with a coin like LUNC for a company like this, because at the same time, everything has to be profitable for them to continue doing what they're doing. So now I'm not going to walk any further because I'm just going to spawn my hoverboard instead. Now, in itself, the hoverboards are just absolutely amazing. Just look at the way that thing spawned. And the only way to have got these is to have is to have done a land sale swap, and pretty much I feel like these are going to be really well sought after. I always struggle getting on this. Get on there, you. There we go. So the controls are actually inverted for me right now, and I don't know how to turn them non-inverted. So as you can see, we've got some nice display boards here for LUNC. We have got one here for Saint. We've got YoCoin over here, and you've got your boy Happy Catty behind, and Arc Games here. Now, advertisement in metaverses is going to be everything, and securing advertisement boards for LUNC permanently in this metaverse is going to be a game changer because it keeps the movement alive. It keeps more things on LUNC. It could help keep us trending, but mostly what it's going to do is help provide sustenance because of all the in-game transactions and all the other different things and the rewards. They're going to be utilizing a node to pretty much help not only just provide, rewards and stuff, but make it sustainable. They intend for the metaverse to attract and retain different crypto projects, businesses, competitive players, collectors, investors, and space travel enthusiasts and economists, because metaverses in themselves run off of, an economy just like everything else does. And there has to be a good balance. Coloring in here is just awesome. So I am currently doing a giveaway on Twitter for one piece of land, one happy NFT, one hoverboard, and one housing module thing. So we've been pretty much all over this area. So what I'm actually going to do now is get out of the floor. I'm gonna jump off my hoverboard, and I'm going to pick it up, and let's just head off. If you can hear the cat in the background, she is pretty much just being nuts and deep breathing at things. So let's go to the demo spaceship map, and the reason why is because I'm able to showcase the ships pretty much. Things have been put into place. If I can get my mouse to play ball. Has my mouse died? What's going on? Oh, there we go. Wireless mouse and keyboard, folks. Not the best for gaming, eh? So like I said, I'm able to actually showcase some some spaceships, but in itself, the fact that Terrarebels is going to be covering this is going to more or less give it a good thumbs up from TR, because they have audited them, they have done checks, and you know, they're more or less going to say to everyone, look, this is a thing, they're utilizing LUNC, and you know, they really have done us a solid. So let's go over. Oh, by the way, this is actually part of a screenshot. So there's a screenshot where you can see a planet, and then there's kind of like a little moon base, and I think this is part of that screenshot. Now, I don't know what ships spawned here, because this is a live server, and you might see a developer fly past in a ship. You might just see something random. Just don't worry about them. So I'm obviously going to go for the Ruckus, because that was the ship I really liked the most. It's kind of got a Mandalorian vibe, kind of a Razor Crest kind of feel to it, and I really like this. And guys, do remember that, you know, when you play this game, it's probably going to look a million times better, because I'm recording and everything else. So, ooh, whoa, there's a spaceship above us. What's going to happen? Oh, okay, here we go. So it may look like we're going a little bit slow, but what we can actually do is just hit speed of light. And I mean, the idea of being in a metaverse, right? Let's get out of speed of light. The idea of being not only in a metaverse that doesn't, it's not kind of limited to a flat piece of Earth and stuff. It's you know, just look at this. Absolutely breathtaking. And people who like kind of the space narrative game, so you've got a lot of people that could possibly be coming from No Man's Sky. You've got Elite Dangerous players, and the idea, I think, behind Metaverse is to connect crypto, gaming, and Web3 all together in one. I love the way the light's glimmering through. So there are sound effects in for quite a lot of stuff, but obviously it's a test module, so I mean, just look. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get back into the speed, right? And like I said, I'm recording and playing on the same machine. So it's obviously not going to be the most top quality content, but I honestly believe that Exodus has the ability to actually change the overall kind of feel of metaverses and kind of put an end to all of these there's so many metaverses out there that are just complete failures. They are something that is used to keep more or less a meme coin alive, whereas this isn't built because the developers, you know, built a blockchain. They built this because they wanted to build it, and they built it with such passion. So let's get back. I know a lot of people are going to be like, use the other ships, use the other ships. So we'll get back at speed of light. So do remember, folks, if you own a Happy Catty NFT, you're going to be eligible for a draw, as to which you'll be able to get early access possibly to Exodus in December, which will be really good. Okay, where was the landing pad? Aha, there you go. I think I know how to land this baby. Okay. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Whoa. No! Have I got to wait till it lands? Or? Part of the ship now, boys. See if I can just bail on it. It's a trap. Yeah, trapped. It's game over. So like I've said a few times, obviously this is more or less like it's like a test development area for me to fool around in. So maybe I'm landing on the wrong platform. Hey buddy. I'm definitely trapped. Ah! Oh, there you go. I'm out. Run! So let's... Oh yeah, they put guns in. Yeah, I'll take a double ruckus with cheese, please. What should we go for? Flame Fortress. Ooh, I'll go for the pew pew pew. Yeah, let's go for that. I've been told this one handles like a tree. Maybe because I've got my gun out. Yeah, I was told this one handles like a tree. Oh yeah, it does. Oh, that's really nice. Oh! Bad move, bad move. Question is... Oh yeah. So as you can see, the ships are pretty damn cool. And I mean, they all do different things, like they all have different cargo capacities. You'll be able to upgrade different things, and you know, as you can see there, I have 0 fuel and no power, but you know, you're going to need fuel to fuel your ships and everything else in between. Yeah, we can go into first person, my friends. You can hear my legs running there. Whoa, mama. I am so looking forward to... Like, when I was younger, Aliens was huge as a film series, the whole moving on to the Predators, Weyland Yutani and all that kind of stuff. And I really kind of want to see like an alien-infested planet, as to which it's just like an endless raging war against these aliens. But that's just me, you know. The metaverse is going to be your domain to do what you want to do, create what you want to create within the confines of what's available. And if it's not available, you can always put requests through. That's the idea behind games. I mean, DayZ in itself is actually built from like an experiment. Like someone made a mod of one game and eventually got funding for an actual game. Whoa. Easy does it, Bubba. Nice. Oh, look, we got straight out of that one. Nice. Okay, what should we take next? Let's do the... I mean, everybody kind of wants to see the floating fortress, I think. Look at... Oh, my God. Wow. Okay, we might not come back in this one. It is pretty big. I'll stop now. Wow. We're off. I really want to fly to a planet, but I don't know what will happen. We might go outside. And I mean, in the next kind of client update, there is going to be so much more because they're getting it ready for all of the early access kind of people. Let's see if we can't land on this asteroid. Oh no, should we land on like a little one? Yeah, let's go land on one of the little ones. So what I definitely know is going to be a thing is like, you know, just asteroid and meteorite scanning. No, I don't think it becomes a meteorite until it, you know, kind of enters our atmosphere. Anyway, getting off the technicals. I think, you know, harvesting these kind of things is going to be very valuable. And like if I know games as best as I do, especially online ones, what they intend to be valuable, normally it's like the reverse. So I've always said there's a way you play a game, and then there's a way that a game's created to be played, so to speak. Oh, we did it! Yes! I bet we can't get back. It's gonna float away. Haha! Ooh, the floating fortress has got big guns. So what I'm wondering is as well is, once the game is fully implemented, you know, if ships like this, not only will you be able to jump in them, but you'll be able to like enter them and then enter the cockpit, so to speak, and you can have all of your crew being like your team members on board. I have no doubt kind of messing with all of the cannons and cameras and scanners and stuff like that. And then you can really kind of work as a team then, can't you? I mean, in Elite Dangerous, if you have played Elite Dangerous, it's so kind of ship orientated, a little bit too ship orientated, whereas this has got a good balance. So like I said, this is just a test. This is just me showing off a little bit more all of the kind of how things are going, the mechanics and stuff like that. But they really are doing well. I'm super excited for, like I said, Terrarebels to actually show it off to everybody, and seeing it come up in the press conference made me really happy to see that. I can actually hide the UI, guys. There we go. It really is captivating. That planet looks scary, doesn't it? I wonder if anyone will build a Death Star. I might build a Death Star. So another cool thing, right, that I actually haven't mentioned to you folks is that they're going to be launching that Terra Station in the metaverse, which will be the spawning ground of everyone entering the metaverse. So not only are they putting us at the centerpiece, they're putting us truly at the centerpiece. So we are very blessed to have projects like this that want to back us up. They want to support, they want to use the coin, they want to utilize the technology, integrate smart contracts. And that's what makes a difference, is when people actually utilize the technology, because that is true support. That's what actually helps with the volume. And as you've all seen recently, you'll see the volume shoot up over the past couple of days, and that's just because of the sheer fact that the market has gone through a downtrend. Okay, and it makes things like interesting for people. People want to buy because there's an opportunity to ride it back up again, and that's just kind of how crypto works, right? This is kind of how the system has to go like that. But if there's one thing I know about LUNC and the community that it's built around, is the fact that, you know, we've suffered worse than anybody's probably suffered in crypto for a long time, and we were born and molded in crashes, and we actually favor best in these kind of environments. In fact, the last time the market was crashing, after the actual lunar crash, LUNC was doing well. People were wanting to buy it because it was moving and it was doing stuff. There was developers working, there was projects like this who wanted to onboard. And you've got so many awesome things coming. With Metagloria launching their marketplace very soon, it's going to be amazing. I really am stoked for the future of LUNC, even, you know, kind of taking a step back with content. And I put out a tweet this morning pretty much expressing, you know, how it is for the little guys like us who are just kind of these very, very small influencers that rely on their communities to support them, to get them through really tough times. And we put up a screenshot of what pragmatic builders are, and, you know, as it stands in myself, I've spoken to our group and stuff like that, and I'm really fortunate that the node did so well and is doing so well, and that will forever, regardless of what happens, that will always belong to the community, in the sense that it earns 50% of its yield after it pays out its running costs, and the voting power is for the community to vote as to which they feel, and all you need to do is be part of the HCC community to vote. It's as simple as that. So in itself, you know, Exodus is going to be awesome when it drops, and really looking forward to showcasing off a few more things for you guys. I really hope you've enjoyed kind of seeing the ships. I know a lot of people wanted to see these, and some people are like, I bet there's not even ships, and, you know, they're working really hard. When you build a game, you don't just build it as one whole world. It kind of, you have different departments working on different things, and you'll have things put in as placeholder and all different kinds of stuff like that. But if you've got a hoverboard, they spawn in absolutely amazingly. I'm just going to land this in, actually. I think I can do it. Can I do it? Can I do it? Of course I can do it. Nice. Should have really shut that other ship off, shouldn't I? I mean, let's get the hoverboard out. Hey! Hey, buddy! What I need now is those Nike shoes that are in the Back to the Future. I mean, those trainers actually exist. Nike actually made a actual genuine self-lacing pair in the end, and then they released them as well. I can't even remember what they're called. Yeah, when I came in earlier, I was just testing some flight controls, and a ship spawned, and then it was like moving up, and it like looked at me really like ominously, and then just like flew off into the distance, and I was like, there's AI? I didn't know there was AI in this test. Well, it turns out it was the developer. So very interesting. I just love the ruckus. It does look great. Absolutely have thoroughly enjoyed showcasing these spaceships, guys. I hope you look forward to more content. It seems like you're going to start seeing a lot more coverage of Exodus, like I was saying, with TR auditing them and giving them the thumbs up and everything like that. It really is looking good for them, and I'm proud of the team to have got through what they've gotten through to get to where they've gotten to, because LUNC really needs developers, builders, people who are going to fix problems, provide solutions, provide utility use cases, and all the awesome things across the board. So guys, stay safe out there, okay? None of this is financial advice. None of this is me telling you to go and buy Exodus or buy lands or anything like that. It's simply me just showcasing stuff off for you guys. And now I'm trapped in the ship again. Now I'm out, and I am out. Stay safe, guys.